And I believe that we're live. I hope we're live. Are we live? We got bananas in chat. Forgil, Cuplex, Becca, The Thinky, Lucaro, Estelian. Thank you everyone for the bananas. It's weird. It looked like I went live, then it went offline. Let's refresh. And there it goes. Okay. We're good. We're live. We're definitely live. Cool. We've got to move some villagers today, peeps. It's going to be, well, nothing short of painful. I'm aware of that. Probably actually need to get a little bit of iron first. We're building an iron farm, and I need more rails and I need minecarts. So, yeah. I wonder if there's a little... Hello, sheep. What are you doing down here? Jeez. Okay. Someone's already been here. That's not a good sign. The someone is probably me. And I'm not really geared up for caving. I should get my fortune pick. That's one thing I should definitely do. Yeah, if we could find a little bit of iron just in a cave nearby, that would be terrific. I don't think I need a crazy amount. So we're off to a strong start. Welcome everyone tuning in and saying hello in chat. Hey! Oh, that's copper. There's copper over there. Loads of sheep escaped my pen. Which is unfortunate for them. Because I can't be bothered to lure them back in. Yeah, there we go. We've got some, the means to make some torches here. And... what did I say I needed? Fortune pick? Yep. And then we need a cave. Just don't know where to go. Iskal fixed your villager breeder at the village, says one Mrs. Dr. Pepper. Yeah, it just needed the beds rearranging. Apparently what orientation you put them in affects it. I see like some caves opening up over here. Oh, there we go. Come on, iron! Come on now! I don't want to be doing this forever. Man. No! Nothing. And we got a noise in the air. First noises today. Leonard Datch. Thank you for giving us a sub to Tungil56. And Summon Sus. Thank you for the 12 months of support. Appreciate it. I missed it by a few days due to a trip, but 1 year. Indeed. Thank you for the nice message, my dude. I can see some cave openings like over there as well, so we'll find something soon. Check under coal. Prefer to find a cave and just see it rather than dig for it. It's not like they actually generate next to coal deliberately. Dang, this is an unstable cave. The whole thing's unstable. I like it. And then someone's been down here, haven't they? Because I see a torch. Gosh. Leave some iron for X, people. Yeah, you can kind of see the signs of just taking the other stuff and leaving the coal, right? This looks like it's actually pretty well explored. Hey! Need a bit more than that. Definitely need a bit more than that. But not a crazy amount more. I reckon they missed that. God. Well, the hunt will continue. Hey! Oh, ow! Who did you just hit? Did you hit me? Oh, thorns. I've got thorns. Does that work on projectiles then? See you later, buddy. See you later, alligator. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. That's a good start, isn't it? How's everyone doing? What are we going to talk about today? I feel talky. I don't know what to talk about. Actually, I'll tell you what. I got some stuff on my mind that's kind of like about a air quotes controversial topic, if you like. There's more here. That's probably all we need now. We're probably good. We'll go smelt this and then we're... Oh, we're 55? That's got to be good enough. How is your curry, says that J Phantom dude. What curry? What are we talking about? I didn't have any plans to eat a curry. Which is funny, right? Because, you know, yesterday, no plans to eat a curry. Not part of the plan. Ended up eating a curry, as it goes. Okay. We were going to order some sandwiches. I was going to have a Philly cheesesteak, but the place wasn't open. So we got a curry instead. Right? Spontaneous curry. Maybe that's what make it taste better. But I'll tell you what, I loved it. I picked a really nice combo, right? Coconut rice. This was like really well cooked rice with like all the fluffy little coconut texture. You could sort of taste the shavings of coconut in it. Gorgeous. Some coconut rice with chicken mango curry and sag paneer. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Loved it. Spontaneous curry is good curry. Dude, I'm getting hungry here, says Zora. Oh, everyone who tunes into my streams get hungry because I talk about food too much. Going out to eat at a restaurant today. Went for a run this morning. Had a little breakfast after as well. It's good. I'm really getting back into the groove of running. I could probably do more than just one, couldn't I? So let's split this up a little bit. There we go. Get four times as fast it will get done now. Oh my goodness, yes, X. What's your honest opinion on Birchwood? You want my honest opinion? I mean, my honest opinion? Really? Like, hang on, let me... Okay, this thing works. Just checking, because if we're going to talk about Birch, you know, that thing better work, right? Asking for my honest opinion on Birch. Someone's trying to stir the pot. Someone is trying to stir the pot over here. Come on. It's early in the morning. We don't need that kind of conflict on our hand right now. Becca says, so what's this controversial topic? I don't know. It feels a bit weird to just pluck something out of thin air and be like, what about this? Do we have anyone here who watches either Stephen Crowder or the H3 podcast? Because there's been some drama, like, and stuff happening, and the way the internet has reacted to it has just been kind of sad, in my opinion. I used to watch it. Yeah, so some people here watch some of those. Alright, so some of you do watch either of those. I mean, here's the rundown, right? Like, they were going to debate each other, and there was like a bait and switch by bringing in this other debater, and then there was a shouting match, and nothing happened. And then like everyone's claiming like a big victory, as if they, you know, whooped the other person's side. It's like this kind of drama is just so sad to me, because in that situation, no one won. No one won anything. All that there was a shouting match between people with different opinions who weren't able to come together and talk about their differences or find some common ground. And I see it like just over and over again, that kind of... that trap of being just pulled into a side over and over again, and... ugh. It sounds like typical internet drama, to be honest, says Becca. Yeah, I mean, like, when it happened, I didn't think very much of it. I was just like, this isn't for me. Like, you know, whatever. But then there seemed to be this big reaction, like, across the internet after it. Of, like, just so many people talking about it in different places that I went. And treating it like it was a big deal. And I was kind of, oh, I need some more rails, don't I? I was kind of like... And what's really weird about it is that it was always just like people parading that their air quotes guy or side had won. And why don't no one see the other way of looking at it, which is like, I mean, what do you win when you just scream and shout at each other and that's it? Make a bunch of little slam dunk jokes. Nothing. Nothing's gained. I just thought the whole thing was a bit sad, really. I mean, yes, so some of you are like throwing in opinions now about like, this is why this side think they won or that side thinks this. Sure, I've heard all the chatter around it. It's just don't know how to say it really. It's just I just think it's extremely disappointing. Like, unless they come together and actually talk to one another and have something to say or learn from one another or have a civil conversation, then it's just a joke. It's just like, you don't gain anything. You, the viewer, I think, you don't gain anything from just watching people shout at each other and parade a bunch of slam dunk jokes. Just nothing gained from it. And like in all these reactions I'm reading about people talking about, you know, this lot won, that lot won. No one's sort of pointing that out. No one won. Just a bunch of drama. Right, we're gonna have to get these breeding some more villagers for us, which I kind of forgotten about. I also really want to keep my eye on those villagers that just got sent off. So off to a great start, leaving them alone. Okay. We'll give them 10 each for now. That should get us a couple more. Striker Rocker says, this seems like Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather or something. Yeah, Mayfeather. Mayfeather, no, it's Mayweather. Well, that's like a publicity stunt, right? Like, I feel like in that situation, the veil of, like, it being a spectacle to draw in attention is like so much more obvious. If you're taking the beef between them like seriously in the build-up, that just seems a bit like, you know, you'll learn it at some point. That's part of the theatre. That's part of the show with that kind of thing. Oh, they all actually fell in here, which is potentially not a good thing. Oh, by the way, I'm supposed to get my camera account on for some of this. I now just had like a brief moment of hope where I'm like, this might be relatively quick. I think that hope needs to be crushed. I need to be reminded of how painful these Oh! Crush my hope! Crush it quickly! Gosh! Gosh! I'm reminded. Okay, so always the bottom one first if we... Come on, that's got to be close enough. Now they almost pushed that one in the hole. Don't dance. It's distracting. Yes, good chap, good chap. Then we get in the hole with them. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, it's easy. It's easy. Dang. This was my whole stream plan right here. I thought I'm going to be doing this for hours. Well, there you go. That's the first one. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. I mean, if a plan works out, a plan works out, right? What's going to slow us down here is that we ain't going to have enough villagers. And I think they need to be fully grown. I think they need to be fully grown, actually, now that I think about it. Well, do you know what? I'm going to log out my camera account. It doesn't really make much sense for it to be here right now. So, yeah, they need to be fully grown, otherwise they can escape. Yeah, they definitely can, now that I think about it. So I actually need... it's like you always forget one thing when you're doing projects. And what I've forgotten is that I need more villagers. Throw down a lightning rod to protect them. I think we'll be okay for now. But yes, getting an... I mean, I see what you mean, actually. Like... It's probably a little bit over-precautious, but then I realise, well, doesn't this literally cost 2 ingots? No. Oh, I've forgotten what an iron rod costs. 3. Okay. There you go. Now it's just like, put it nearby, don't worry about it. So we'll go put that somewhere nearby. Good suggestion, good suggestion. I'll put it on top of that block. Bam, there you go. If it'll strike anywhere, it will strike there. Bugman CX, thank you for 58 months. Evil Jaffa's here with the Prime. Joe B. Cool is here with the Prime. Reslang is here for 2 months as well. Appreciate your support as always. We are indeed trying to do an iron farm for those tuning in. Going back to our discussion though, like the Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather thing, it's like a spectacle, it's a show, it's a part of the sort of way boxing is done. You have all the kind of lead up and the beef and the rivalry, and it's all a bit of showboating. I guess you could say that of this like internet drama, political debating thing that's happened recently, but I don't think it is. I don't think it's quite the same, but I see the similarities. Hey X, favourite album of 2021? I don't know actually. I feel like I should know. I worry about myself because my ability to attain information quickly is slow. Like, there probably has been a really great record this year that's going to go on top of that list, but nothing pops into my head straight away. Here's the thing though, I tend to cycle through music, right? Like, I'm always moving on to the next records. So, like, there's not like I find a record and then really stick with it. Unless it becomes like workout music, like that Ocean Groove record last year. That's my favourite record of 2020. And that really stuck with me because it was like I'd play it constantly when working out. So if it takes 20 minutes for these to grow up, we're going to have to come back here in 20 minutes. But I also need to keep the area loaded, so I might just throw my camera account back on. Oh, we haven't had a new one yet. I think we'll get our hands on some more wheat before we do any of that though. Okay, let's try you again. Minecarts belong here. There we go. I wonder what Xisuma said about birch underneath the beeps. I didn't say anything. I was just testing the button works, you know, because we're going to talk about birch. I mean, geez, better make sure that thing's working. Otherwise, God, the effing and jeffing, it'll be unreal. I mean, remember, I was asked for my honest opinion. Okay, honest opinion about birch. Someone's trying to stir the pot. Okay, we'll go get our wheat gathered up next. Thick Mustard, thank you for 2 months. Loto NASA, thank you for the Prime. Bopsy Bow, thank you for the Prime. How about this? What's y'all's? Y'all's? Is that a plural? What's y'all's favourite records of 2021 then? Let's see what y'all have been listening to, eh? Birch, more like bleep, yeah. More like bleep. Wood. Wood. I don't know if that sounds any good. Hey, I wonder if I can record the thing. Right, okay, here, okay. I've got to press too many buttons at once. Everything could go wrong. Okay. Birchwood. Oh, God, that sounded terrible. Birchwood. Birchwood. Yeah, okay, that was awful. Whatever. I'm not seeing a lot of albums in chat. Fair enough. The new AC/DC album, dang. I don't really bother to listen to something like that. I just feel like AC/DC is so like, but when a band like tends to do the same thing forever, it's great if they're your favorite band. Like a band like Metallica for me, you know, I'm always going to listen to whatever they do. But AC/DC, I love AC/DC, amazing. Back in Black, used to listen to that as a kid, just non-stop, but like Ride the Lightning. But when they just do sort of turn out the same thing all these years later, it just doesn't feel very exciting. So I just don't tend to tune in for something like that. Kind of like if Black Sabbath were to do another album, it would just be like, I don't know, I want to listen to something a bit more new and fresh, you know? Post-Human Survival Horror by Bring Me the Horizon. That's a great record, yeah. I enjoyed that one. I got a whole cup of tea, by the way. I'm the kind of guy who listens for the same 10 songs as Harry Potter King. And if you know that's what you like, that's completely fine. Completely fine. There's no rules in enjoying music, right? For me, though, it's just I have my way of listening to music, which is when I'm at the computer, I'm listening to albums and I'm listening to fresh new albums, like or old stuff, but it's always something that's new to me, and I just go through new stuff, like listen to them 5 to 10 times each, and then like move on to something else. I really like doing that. Along the way, you'll find some really cool songs and records that you'll come back to and things you want to hear again. And then the best of what I find in that journey, I put on my phone, and then my phone I like to listen to when I work out or walk or go places. I listen to it on shuffle, and then all those songs that I've been like accumulating kind of come back round again. Cannibal Corpse, oh my god, there's been so many already, says Becca. Exactly, like that new Cannibal Corpse record, I was just like, I listened to the last two and they were just meat and potatoes death metal. Like there was not much else to it. And so I just gave it a miss. Like, I don't expect to... Oh wait, I need to make sure I picked everything up. I don't expect to listen to them and hear something new and fresh. You know? And, you know, sometimes though, the other thing about that is that sometimes you're in the mood to listen to something. So if you're really in the mood for it and they just happen to put out like a new record, it can kind of like click. Do you like any rap / grime? Yeah, I do. I'm listening to a record by a band called Hacktivists, who have a couple of grime rappers. They're really good. They got a really cool sound, but some of the lyrics are a bit, I don't know, kind of anti-authority, anti-establishment, in a kind of, I don't know, heard that before sort of way, right? Do you like Rage Against the Machine? So there's a great dumb questions, Paul. There's a great follow-up. Like, someone like Rage Against the Machine's messages were so poignant and like right on the mark, and then some of these other bands that make political commentaries, it just doesn't really feel like they're saying that much sometimes. But that's just all like opinion, really. Listen to Black Thought. Not yet, that's a name I keep hearing and just haven't got around to. What I've been deliberately doing lately is like rejecting more records that pop up from bands that I've like followed for a long time or whatever. I just think like I'm like aware that I keep kind of like listening to the same stuff, and if I just skip over some more records that come out, you know, I think Darkthrone have a record out. I think I'll just listen to that on YouTube before I buy it, because that's probably like gonna be something where it's all maybe just a bit too predictable. So yeah, I kind of like want to like get some new artists in the mix, right? But I've got such a a long list of artists that I follow that there's always something coming out from them that I put on my playlist. Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeesh! Okay, these lot, I'm sorry babies, but I know you don't drop much. This is how I deal with this. Wait, Iskal fell from up. Iskal's online. Ouch. Dang, hope Iskal's okay there. Hey, noises in the air! What was the last one I read? Lady Earthwing, thank you for subscribing. Just no bloody way. Thank you ever so much. Advant here with cheers and bits. Nathan4007 with the Prime. And Advant also gifting subs to Forever Twerp, QDV, Ericst1999, BC Cats, and Ak Ayub. Thank you for gifting those subs, my dude. Appreciate it. Do you listen to King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard? How many times do I have to say? Head over to the blog, the music blog. Do the Google, do the search, do the DuckDuckGo. Okay, Xisuma music blog. There. And just Control F on the page, type in the name of the artist, and if I've written about them, it'll be there. AFK Death says Brave Soul. Nah, Iscal's moving around, you can see. We've got the AFK plugin so we can check that. I'm just gonna chuck some stuff. Let's make some redstone blocks. So we'll need an alternate plan now. I think that's probably all the... Maybe it's not all the bread. I don't know. There should be enough bread, right? Let's make life! Oh, not today. Chris Miller, Speed Cuba, thank you for the Prime. We got Sad Dutchman with the Prime. Psych Pomp Arizari. What music would Evil X listen to? Oh man, probably like bubblegum pop. I don't know. I'm not gonna pick the most obvious thing, like Napalm Death. No. Evil X listens to, you know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of some other like super quirky music. There's nothing wrong with bubblegum pop though, right? It's just not what you'd expect. Tatsuya Moto, thank you for the Prime. Evil X listens to Nickelback. Nickelback get a lot of hate, right? I used to jump on that Nickelback hate train, and then I realised, well, I don't actually even listen to them, so I should just shut up. There's definitely like a hate train around Nickelback. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll head into the Nether. And get some skulls. Or try to. I think what I'd like to do is make a safe entrance over there, so... Evil X listens to acid jazz. Yeah, I'm going to grab some stone. I'm going to leave some of this stuff here. I feel like I probably should try and get some Netherwarts as well, right? If I'm going to go into that place, because then I can make potions. That's what I want to take with me. Look, always take a little bit of time to think about what you're going to bring with you. Kitted out properly, I've got a shield. We're going to dig a tunnel, or create a tunnel over there. I probably don't want to bring that. And you know what, I probably will end up wanting to use my ender chest again. Even though I want to leave this stuff here. XD Melon, thank you for subscribing, my dude. Appreciate it. Tell you what, I could probably do with some torches to brighten. By the way, mini-me, okay, right, I have a scroll wheel on my mouse. And when you use it, sometimes after you finish moving it to its spot, it can roll forward a little bit further a moment later, like it, I don't know, like it just sort of settles. And, I mean, it's caught me out, like, a lot of times, and stupid stuff happens on stream, and I get called a dirt bright, and I'm like, it's the mouse wheel! But then, today, like, I was placing blocks around here, and it just randomly flicked over to mini-me, and just went all the way down there, and it was such a headache. I was like, why did this have to happen? Why did this have to happen to me? Oh! Oh, peeps, feel my pain. Feel my Minecraft pain. Hashtag first world problem. It's not even first world. It's like, not real life problems. Yeah, let's get the camera account in so we can leave the area loaded. At least you can give him some air every now and then, that's true. Xisuma, do you like classical music, says Joby Cool. I love classical music. I really just pretty much enjoy most music. Classical's one of my favourites. Okay, let's... God, my fans are spinning like crazy. That's one thing about this computer. You get a couple of Minecrafts running and the fans are spinning. Thegley with the cheers and bits. Will we ever get a version of Xisuma the Goat Suma, the most metal version of all? It is very metal, I'll give you that. Goat Suma skin exists. I've got it on my computer. I've got Glow Squid Suma, I've got Warden Suma, I've got loads of different ones, right? Thing is, what's Doc gonna do? If I put on the goat skin, I feel like Doc might, you know, put me in a boat and then put me on some sort of like Golem pole. And that'll be my fate for the rest of the season. Just confined to a Golem pole. Prutz and Pruder, thank you for 13 months. And RY Guy for Life, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it. Now, I really want to see Warden Suma, says Lion Bun. I mean, next update, a Hermitcraft. You know, skin changes is my game. I love how everyone likes Xolotl, because... Oh, that reminds me of something else to mention. Xolotl. Because, you know, I was a bit worried. Like, B-Suma is really loved, and then Stride Suma is a bit of a dud, let's face it. Bit of a dud. Oh, I was supposed to pick up more of this stone to make a safe path, but whatever. Anyway, something I wanted to mention on that note. Okay, so Xolotl is actually the name of some sort of, like, religious deity from Mexican culture. And I had someone messaging me, and I'm going to presume the best of them and just assume that they were sort of maybe a bit naive and kind of following a bit of how some stuff is talked about and discussed in today's environment. I'm actually just going to skip over this dirt thing for now because we're having a waffle and I don't want to have a waffle over a lava lake. And they were basically saying, like, you need to not use the term Xolotl, it's offensive and it's part of, like, Mexican culture and stuff. And I think there are, like, terms that exist that need to be addressed that we use, but this isn't one of them. Also, I probably need a gold helmet, right? God, I need a gold helmet. That's why we packed everything up, because I knew I'd forget something. And I, you know, I think there are times when saying that language needs to change or you need to stop using a term is like completely relevant. Oh, good God, I'm on fire. Don't know why. This I don't feel is one of them. Unless there is some like broader context that I'm unaware of, but like my use of this Xolotl is entirely innocent and unrelated. I didn't actually fish out something from another culture to then use. And also, I don't see the problem in doing that anyway. Like, if I decided to theme myself around something from a different culture other than my own, this idea of cultural appropriation, I don't see it like that. Culture is sharing and creating, and essentially you're sort of being a part of that. It looks like someone's kind of got the Wither Farm thing going already in this area, to some extent. So I don't think it's that, and I also, like, there's a quite... Oh, if I mine this, it will aggravate the piglins, won't it? Yeah, it's, like, quite innocent. And so anyway, this person's on Twitter saying, like, you need to stop using it and stuff. Like I said, best interpretation of someone else's intentions. I think they're just going along with, like, noticing that this stuff happens, that something's from another culture, and then supposedly the thing we have to do is cancel it, which... is not right. So anyway, if you go look up Xolotl, spell Xotolt, right? Xolotl, yeah. People are too easily offended and actively seek things to complain about, says Xhat. No, like I said, I'm gonna take like the best interpretation of what they were saying. I don't think they were trying to find something to be annoyed about. I think they were probably just educated about this bit of Mexican, or like I think it was like Aztec, maybe even like historical Aztec culture, and then thought that the appropriate thing to do, because it happens so often, is that, like, you know, that means you need to be cancelled or, like, you know, stop using this term, which there are probably occasions where that might be appropriate. I don't think this is one of them, though. Anyway, it was also a really cool opportunity to be, like, exposed to something I wasn't aware of and just learn about that. Aha, I found you! You're all the way... Oh, God, you're in the terror zone. Okay, you're just a little one. I thought you were coming after me. So, if I give them a path to come over here... Oh, they took it quickly. Oh, get that in there. Dang it! I do not want to be with it! Oh. Ah! Okay, you're the other type of skeleton. Right, there were two of them, right? I guess... I was going to guess it pushed the other one off. Come on, dude, you can see me from here. Yeah? Good stuff. Woo! Hey, we got Dingwood! Here with the Prime, we got MJ Baby! Here with the Prime. Italunanov, probably butchered that name. Appreciate it. Anoni Muchan and Domian Mortem. Thank you for all subscribing, really appreciate it. It has become a symbol of humiliation for a culture, then that's where you draw the line, says Joe B. Cool. Yeah, possibly. Like, I tend to try and not, like, summarize things up into just a single rule. Like, everything's kind of, like, unique and specific. And yeah, I think there are some things that exist in culture when you have a broader understanding of what may be associated with that, or its historical meaning or something. Like, yeah, there might be grounds to go, actually, you kind of need to, like, maybe rethink your use of this, but I didn't see a reason why that would be true of this. It was just some sort of, like, legend of, like, this deity of some sort. Once again, I'm completely disappointed with my inability to remember stuff. I've noticed this way too much. I think it might be part of sort of living in a an environment of, like, multitasking and distraction. Just, you know, like, I'm reading a Wikipedia article while there's a video on the other screen or something. Something I want to work on, like, absorb information better. But yeah, I read an article on it. It was fascinating. Now I'm like, actually, I can't remember much of what I read. Oh, Netherwarts, terrific. And look, a bunch of them in here. Yeah, someone's really been, like, working on this area to... okay, they'll be angry not at me because I didn't hit any of them. I have looting on this sword, and I'm saying that out loud as if I'm making it true. I'm reminding myself. I do have looting, right? Yeah, we've got looting. Just checking. We could potentially do a little digging here and sort of expand some of this stuff as well, but I don't really know what the plan is. Okay, I'll take all and replant. I think that's a good way to do it. Because if someone else comes here and they're like, oh, by the time they get there, that should be better. Soft Money UK, thank you for 60 months! Soft Monkey even, gosh. Incredible. All characters are fictitious and any similarity with existing whatsoever are purely coincidental. Yeah, that's it, right? Like, this name was not born out of any actual reference, and it was pretty much just a renaming of the axolotl, so it's not a big deal. Anyway, it was only one person as well. Like, there's no, like, bombardment of outrage from a group or something. Like I said, I think they probably have good intentions. It's viewed Axolotl on Google Trends. Seems this stream will give a boost to the term. Yeah, it might do if a whole bunch of people start Googling it. I mean, I imagine it's not a term that's Googled frequently, so a small stream like this and a bunch of people then searching it will probably affect, give it a little boost or whatever. Do you ever turn the gamma up for streams? I don't have a gamma mod, so no, but it would be incredibly useful in this environment, wouldn't it? Yeah, this guy can actually walk up through here. I'm not sure how the area around here affects the rates in this place either. Oh, there's a few more, because... Oh god, they've got like 3. Oh! Oh my word, oh my word. Let's back up into this spot again. I tell you what I've been thinking about lately with Minecraft is I've played on Hermitcraft for such a long time. When a new season like this season starts, a little bit last time, but more so this season, I've just been thinking about how things would play out so differently if I were in... Oh my word! In single player. And I'm not expressing some desire to, like, start a single player world, but I do feel like there's an experience there that I'm missing out on. because I don't really like the early game, and we tend to like steamroll our way. God, there's so many of them over there. Tend to steamroll our way into the late game here on Hermitcraft, but like, it feels like you might miss out on something. You know, you come over here and there's already a Wither Skull farm, right? But not even that. Like, did I just get hit from behind? Oh my word! I think I did. Whoa! Whoa! I totally did not see that guy. Okay. Blazes are the worst. They need to tone down the distance at which they attack you from. It's just too far. Experience the loneliness, someone said. I don't think it's loneliness. I think it's more just like the progression arc. There's all these like shortcuts, and when I watch someone like Efo and his LP, I often just get this sense of like there's like nothing else going on that distracts you from your ideas, where sometimes it'll be like, oh, I could build this kind of farm, and then I sort of remember that I already, you know, used someone else's farm that's been built, right? Use your shield, someone says. Yeah, shield wall. Need to use my shield for sure. Hey, look, we've got a couple more. Right, I want to attract that one and get rid of this. Right, buddy. I saw you drop down. It dropped down, right? Was it up on top of that? Oh, hello. We got some here. Just want to make sure they don't attack me from the other side. Have I actually got a skull yet? Like, no. I didn't notice picking one up, but then I wouldn't mind just accidentally picking one up. Not realizing it. Okay, they're both going to make it over here. It looks like it. Cool. M. Jensen, 1818. Thank you ever so much for the prime. Dang, just stop shooting at me. Stop it. Let's come back this way. There were two of you, right? Don't know where the other one went. We've also got Robbie Ryan, 97. Thet Maxarine. Ding Ward. Osikaruku, 91. And it's me, Adri. Thank you ever so much for your continued support, people. It's appreciated. Got blazes there. I'm going to head back over the other side. Actually, I should probably head back and do the villagers now. We've probably been here for about 20 minutes. Let's have a quick peruse. Oh, there is a staircase. It's right here. Yeah, these fires lower spawn rates. It's just another thought that crossed my mind. You want to tap those out. I think we've got a magma cube blast. Just about a comment that using my sword might take up its durability, but it didn't appear to then. I do have unbreaking on it. Also, mending... Ah, look at that, the golden helmet. We got Artemis Archive here with the Prime, Dregs with the Prime, and G-Stav here for 65 months. I'm not a fan of the early game either. First thing I do is always dig straight down for diamonds and get enchanting going. A new world can be refreshing, but the grind is really a grind. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Also, speaking of Efo, watching his latest episode, he had some interesting comments on the villagers and the whole villager trading thing. I actually think there's a pretty good point that you can trade these books with the villagers, which is cool, super useful, but you can also like get the trades down to 1 emerald, and it's kind of like a big aspect of the game is made very easy by working with the villagers. And using those trades, which I'm doing this season, and I've been looking forward to it. I haven't really done proper villager progression since Season 2, and they were different in Season 2. And also with the grindstone, I kind of realised, like, I made 2 pairs of boots when I was doing my enchanting, and then I was like, oh, I could just strip these non-feather falling enchantments off and try again. So once you've got an XP farm and a grindstone, like, getting the right enchantments and stuff is kind of super easy too. I mean, I appreciate when they add stuff that reduces friction, but they have made gearing up in the beginning kind of quick and easy. There we go. Right, let's head back and do some more villager work. Bit disappointed we didn't even get 1 skull. But, I mean, we got some coal and XP, I guess. Ah! Almost fell in. Little Trasher 97, thank you for 6 months of support, appreciate it. Ghast here, someone said. Ah, I didn't even notice it or pick it up, I guess, whatever. Sending some luck for the heads, thanks. If that works, I'd appreciate it. Well, I appreciate it anyway, but it don't work. Hey X, not sure if it'll work on Java, but I'm working out the kinks of auto-farming Amethyst on Bedrock. Have any success on Java? Yeah, it's totally possible. You just need pistons on a timer. The issue with auto-farming it is that the farm presents itself as being like awkward, because you're probably going to look at it and think, I need to harvest every single side. If you don't think like that, then all you've got to do is set up a bunch of pistons and catch the items where they fall. So automatically farming an amethyst is pretty easy in my opinion. Just doing it like super efficiently is what's gonna trip you up. Do you often collab on stream or with other hermits in streams? Says Game of Grace. Not really. I tend to go about making videos a different way. This is watching Etho's video reminding me of this. Like, there are different types of like ways of playing a game and interacting, and this is honestly what I don't do. I don't look at Minecraft like it's a social game. It's just not the way my brain works. So I realised other people do. They see the game socially. They see like how they do things with other people. I always just see the world as like this place where I go and build farms and buildings and have fun and stuff. But I don't really think about it in terms of like with someone else or whatever. So I tend to make my videos just doing my own thing, and so I don't really like collab as much as anyone else. But it's because I don't see the game as like a social game, essentially. And it can be both, right? It can be either or both or one or the other. But it's just, I don't know, my inclination is always to play it one particular way. And that is the, air quotes, antisocial way, I guess. Playing on my own. Advance, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Thank you for those cheers and bits and gifted subs earlier as well. Appreciate it. I feel like social interactions are the best thing in Hermitcraft, says Jamper. I certainly enjoy them when I'm watching them on like other people's videos. I enjoy doing them, of course, but like it's just the way I think and make videos just doesn't really map out socially, I guess. Why don't you connect the whole rail? Oh, I disconnected it because oh, I need to get the camera account back on quickly. Glad I remembered that. I booted off the other one and put on the replay mod. There we go. Yeah, the reason oh, now I've got a horrible feeling I didn't set up the rest of those rails correctly. The reason I disconnected it is because we've got babies in there. And if we look, I think we've got 4 villagers and we need 6. So I don't think I need to give them too much bread. But we'll give them half of that and that should give us 2 more, I reckon. Oh look, they're still going at it anyway, so it's probably because I moved some away that they're able to hold on to some more. I like both. Honestly, it's how you choose to play, and either are great. Yeah. And the other thing is, I think like pursuing things that are beyond your like natural inclinations. How can I say this? Like I'm not particularly driven because I don't really have many social ideas. I don't like I see, you know, like hermit challenges for example. I don't think like that. So I have less of a instinct to create social types of stuff. And that's fine. But it means my content is different. But then like I think that's what y'all watch me for, right? You watch me for what I'd... Dude! That was cruel. And then you went in the hole. I think what we'll do here, now that it's in the hole, is break that. Excellent. You're still on the carpet, thank goodness. I think I might want to break one more block. And then well and truly get you in that space. Oof. Oof. Okay. Then we've got to block it up, right? Okay. Yeah! Good idea! This has been like really quite easy. I'm happy. That works. Okay, now we get the last one in. Don't know why it stopped here though. Coisty Fishy, thank you for 14 months. Anyway, I don't know really where I got with what I was saying because I'm constantly distracted by this computer game, but if you want to measure things in terms of success, i.e. being a Minecraft YouTuber making videos, like you want... The best success is being authentically yourself, right? So having success because there's some trends and you're chasing it. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know, and making videos you don't enjoy, that's not a success. There we go. So when we put 3 in this time, there is a possibility something similar can happen again, but we'll keep an eye on that. I'm going to log out of the camera account for a moment. Save the replay as well. Colorism says, yeah, I hate sellouts. That's a term that I used to use a lot when I was young and I just don't use anymore. God, like in many different contexts, like, I don't know, bands. Like a band released a slightly commercial sounding album, you're like, sellouts! If someone wants to do something to pursue money, I don't see what's inherently wrong with that, because money is generally the exchange with the other things that you need in life, like shelter and food and warmth and the basics of happiness. Maybe not everything to be happy, but at least the basics. Right, let's get the camera account back on to load the area and we'll go back to the Nether. How dare my favourite band want to attract a larger audience to Zero Given? Yeah, but to some people it really is like, you know, sacrilege or whatever. I think it's just best to let go of that kind of stuff. Let people make their own decisions. How do you suggest starting a YouTube channel? Literally just by starting. And not thinking, like, don't go spend a bunch of money on stuff to record, just, you have to just start doing it. That's as simple as that. Just find out if you like it or not and go from there. You'll learn as you go. Wear your diamond helmet, X. No, we want to wear the gold one because of piglins. And we got Bean Choir Boy here for 51 months. These numbers seem to get getting bigger. That's how it works, my dude. Thank you so much. Becca, thank you for gifting a sub to Laptop Life. Appreciate that. Thank you. Linkin Park caught a lot of flack for One More Light. Yeah, interesting thing on my music blog. I followed that record. That was a really like teachable experience, because when I listened, I think it was One More Light, it was the last one they did before Chester passed. I listened to that record and I just didn't like feel like the topics are like pain and suffering and all this were authentic. It's almost like hard to say why. But like then, not long after that album, he took his own life. And it immediately made me go, whoa. Like, it's sort of like stripped back my own ignorance and was like, yeah, here I am listening to his record, making all these judgment calls. Are like, oh, this is just, you know, saying what's trendy or whatever. I don't know what I was thinking. And then it's like, actually, now his lyrics carry an incredible amount of weight because of the actions he's took. And I went and writ a little thing about that after, and that's like a huge wake-up call. Like, just not put so much judgment on other people's like art and lyrics and stuff, because you don't know. Someone might be writing something because it's edgy or whatever, and then sometimes it might be like completely genuine, and you might think you got a good compass for spotting that stuff, but maybe not, is what I think. Maybe not at all. X, what do you think about Wonderwall? Some of the hermits pick on Mumbo for having it at the back. Don't pick on Mumbo. It's just fun ribbing. I mean, it's not even ribbing really, but like, you know, we're all friends having fun. It's just a laugh. I love that song, by the way. Oasis are amazing. This isn't the same patch that we found earlier, that's for sure. But it is leading us to the same place. Yeah, we were here earlier. And then this is the big open spot, and there's some skellies here to kill, to wreck. Let's wreck some fools, get some skulls. Sloops is here for 2 months, and S-Wolf is as well. Ow! Okay, now's not the time to read the net. Where'd that guy go? Come here, buddy. Shield wall! I thought one of them would have followed me over here. Esquado2233, thank you for subscribing. We got Asguara TV. And we've also got Necro Reaper gifting subs to Caillou, Satellite Camel, Henry Boyo, The 7th Samurai, and Aurora 88877. Thank you so much for supporting our community with those gifted subs. Do appreciate it. I think I might get a bit more reckless and just fight them out here instead of retreating. Hey-oh! Hey-oh! We got one! Spooky, scary, it was a spooky, scary skeleton. There's no denying how spooky and scary it was. Oh god, it's another one! Right, where's my food at? And why is my golden apple not on my hotbar? Gonna get in trouble this way. We never went further through here. This feels a little safer, a room like this, because when you're out in the open, the blazes kind of like rise up in the sky. They get hard to deal with. These closed rooms feel a little better. Oh, I think I know what this is. I reckon this is like a reset tunnel, maybe, where you like... I feel like it's going to be a dead end, and then you come back. Yeah. So now all the mob spawning kind of moves all the way over here, and then you go all the way back, and it will hopefully go back into the area we were just in. 7 all guy, thank you ever so much for 2 months of support. Appreciate it. Milky and Stars says, I'm allergic to flour. I mean, that sucks, but also, like, eating flour isn't, like, the healthiest of food. Stuff made with flour ain't, so... Bit of a double-edged. Oh, goodness me. Come over here, skeleton. We'll deal with the blazes after, I agree. Come on, dude. One more and you're out. Dang it, I need a block. Oh, this is not good. Because my health is very low. Actually, I don't really need to go back into that room, do I? Hello! What's behind me? Always check behind you, peeps. Whoa! We were talking about like how easy villager trading is earlier, and I was just having this thought of like, do you think they should change the rates of these, make it a bit easier? When this game like first started, it was a tough game. It was a slow game. It took time to mine blocks. You couldn't insta-mine them. So much of the stuff that gets added over time like removes that friction. But how much friction should be removed in total, you know? Because on some level, you always got to feel like you're doing some work and getting some sort of reward. Hey, 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 we got skeletons in the house. Oh, I got one on my side, haven't I? Oh, we got like 5 or 6 in the... Oh, and no, that's not another one. But yeah, we got quite a few over here. Oh, and they're all coming through. Bring it on, Donkey Kong. Oh, this has got to be another skull right here, right? Surely. Surely don't call me Shirley. That's from Aeroplane. Hey, number 2. I learned that recently. It's actually from Aeroplane, the movie with Steve Martin. What was I watching? I was watching a video. Some guy was talking about how like comedies have sort of like disappeared. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I can't think of like a really good comedy that I've seen recently, but in the noughties there are loads of them. Like Superbad is such a funny movie. Such a great movie, and yet it feels like those sorts of comments aren't being made so much anymore. Comments? Comedies. I'm going to go down the end there again. That works out pretty well. Was that video by Headache? I don't know. It was just a random recommended one, and I saw like the title and the thumbnail, and it got me thinking, so I watched it. Leslie Nielsen. I said Steve Martin, didn't I? Are those two like alike? In my head, they're very alike all of a sudden. Becca, thank you for gifting a sub to Miola and to Rihanna Comes Open. Appreciate those gifted subs as always, Becca. Severin Games is here with the Prime as well. Both have white hair, says Macovision. They do, yep. Apparently we almost got 6,000 peeps tuning in today. Be sure to hit the follow button over here on Twitch, peeps. I'm streaming again later today. Okay, it's a Hermitcraft live stream weekend. You can go to livestream.hermitcraft.com to get the schedule. When Cub Fan is streaming is when I'm doing COTC, so I don't want to take away from Cub, but we had a bit of a conflict there, and that's when I'm doing the COTC stuff, right? Father Ted is the best TV show ever made, and you can find it all on YouTube. Yeah, every time I've seen a clip from that show, it's cracked me up. It does appear to be a riot of laughs. Okay, this time, not so much luck with the skellies, eh? Let's head back over to the other spot. Whoa, 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 be careful swinging your sword. Oh! Good lord. That was not very kind, was it? Oh, and again, setting my bum on fire. Are you listening to music while playing Minecraft? I thought the Minecraft music was absolute nostalgia fest. Oh, it is. Sometimes we listen to that. We're listening to something different today. Cub fan is a fan of Cub. The Cubs, actually. He's a fan of the Cubs. Elaya, thank you for the Prime. I've probably butchered your name, but appreciate it. Have you seen Outnumbered? Funniest thing show ever. I have not, I don't think. I feel like I need a bit of comedy in my life, though. Like, I need a bit of a giggle. Like, usually, like, I feel like Friends are your best source of comedy and humour, and I just haven't seen my Friends, and you know, because of the situation and all this, and yeah, even like watching movies like that's maybe not even a comedy itself, but like someone will always make a funny remark about something on screen, and those are some of the best laughs. Yeah, I'm seeing nothing down this end. That other area does seem to be the better spot. I wonder if we can get through this way. Black Books. I think that's the one with that comedian musician, and I think I tried it and didn't find it that funny. What's his name? Bill something? keep thinking Bill Burr, and it's definitely not Bill Burr. Bill Bailey, that's it. At least I got one name right. Faulty Towers, the It Crowds. I've watched a bit of the It Crowds when it was sort of new and fresh. I remember that one being reasonably funny. And Faulty Towers is classic. Ah, do you know what? That's going to help, putting out the fires. Let's go all the way down the end here again. We're probably due going back to get some villagers as well. X is a bit random. What's your favourite TV show and what do you recommend? The Wire is my favourite TV show of all time. Totally recommend it. If you've never seen The Wire, that is some must-watch TV right there. One of the best. One Scale is here for 12 months. Testatura98 is here for 2, saying loving the new season. Unrelated, do you use modulated scales when composing music? If so, what ones do you use more often? When I did compose music, I just did it all by ear. Just sort of follow my gut. Completely untrained. Baitan Daniel, thank you for gifting a sub to Bread Tab. Appreciate you doing that. Psycho Pomp Azari is here gifting a sub to Fi Ahmed 312. We got Korishi here for 50 months. 50 months of name butchering. Yep. John Valentine 18, thank you for subscribing. Have you watched Community? Tried to watch a bit of that, but didn't really get into it. Dang, do you know what? There's other peeps online. Maybe someone's in the Nether, or the whole balance of stuff is like out of whack. I'm reminded of something that I really wanted to do while I was here, which was to pick up some green and red Nylium so I could spread it in the overworld. And this is a great opportunity to do that. The only problem is the red area is hostile, so... someone had a portal here. Oh, that could be bad news, that thing. Ooh, what's this? Oh my word, stay away. That gets us up to here, so I can grab... Yeah, there you go. 2 blocks. We'll get a few more than 2. I still have this instinct, this like tendency to... Oh, that's... Okay, I see. To like kill an Enderman, but now we've got an Enderman farm, so like, no point. But in previous seasons of Hermitcraft, because remember, I've been in all of them, like... I don't know what everyone was doing. I think the technical side of the game was like a little less explored back then, because I seem to remember like building a nether farm or whatever like towards the end of a season, or basically going through a season without like access to tons of this stuff. But these days, like, we just get it all together super quick. I'm kind of thinking that I might be able to turn the corner and go over to the red area. God, let's get rid of this fella. Alright, there we go. Let's use some of that netherrack. Whew, lava lake down there. Hey, place blocks. Okay, we require a little bit of concentration here, I think. Oh, there's the hoglin. Oh, dang, hoglin fast. Hoglin fast. Oh, it won't come in this area because of the fungi. Oh, I was thinking also picking up a few might be good, but we'll get it from farming it and stuff. There's an Enderman in that corner. I can see its eye poking out at me. Oh, I was hoping those would be skeletons. Oh! Something. Ow! Something shooting me here, shooting me there. I'm going to try this one more time. And then I think we'll head back. Oh, game chat? Kralis should know the answer to that. He'll die so quick in the Nether. Then again, you could branch mine up in the roof and you won't have piglins right after you, but I think Corrales would be better off in the overworld. If it were anyone else asking, I might say Nether, but I think Corrales should just stay in the overworld. Big Merc 77's here for 53 months. Incredible, my dude. Thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Corrales could raid some bastions. That's not a good idea. That's just not a good idea. Hey, hey, hey! Free for me. Yes, please. Drop a skull. That would be wonderful. Yes, we did it! We got enough to fight a wither. Sweet. Sweet. I'm out of here. I don't want to fight any more skellies. Oh, then again, there are more. Oh! Come this way. Don't wither me. Ow! Oh, right on my butt, that guy. Yes, we got a few more over here. Piglin's going to wander and get me in all sorts of trouble, aren't you? This is a sharpness 5. It is a sharpness 4. Cool. Let's go down. Ow! Here. Oh, those blazes. Shooting me from forever away. Hello, little guy. Ah. Ah. You're so cute! Ah. Let's go past that blaze spawner. Yeah. Yeah. Shoot then! Oh. Gonna break my helmet. Need to put mending on it. Actually, that's a good point. If it has mending on it, like, you're out here killing stuff and that'll probably prevent it from breaking. Even if it has less durability. Is that FOV 30? No, someone commented on the FOV yesterday. It's just default. It's just default. What do you think is diamonds still going to be the currency this season? I don't know, because I was thinking, like, especially with the grindstone, you don't need a lot of diamonds to get geared up. You don't need to replenish them because of mending. So they're more of a status symbol, and everyone does like a little bit of that. I certainly do, but I think maybe netherite might be hotter in the beginning because people are doing a lot of grinding, and that's like last season we did the netherite grind mid-season, so everyone was already geared up. Whereas this time around it might be more of a venture to get rid of some of this junk to go for the other stuff. Right, that's an important block. So is that. And yeah, so are these actually. Cool. Oh, I'm so glad we got those skulls. Wells Knight is full netherite. Yeah, he really went in on the grind. I mean, I could have done the same, but I don't think I would have been able to pump out an episode. So, the other thing is, like, you don't really need the netherite. It's definitely a good thing to get. You don't need it. Like, it's a small upgrade, especially in terms of using tools and existing in the world. It's maybe if you're going to do a lot of stuff in the nether, you'll be safer. Right, I don't know what the status is with all these rails, but I know that we need more rails. So we'll go check up on how we're doing first. It helps out with the durability, says Harry Potter King. It does, however, again, like, it bumps you up to 2,000, I think. So it is a pretty big jump, but, like, you can get by, because, again, everything's kind of easy, right? Remember, you've got mending and all that kind of stuff, so it's not the biggest of priorities. Like, going from silver tools to diamond, even if you have mending, yeah, that would be pretty big, but not so much this way around, I think. Right, they're not color-coded yet, but when they are, that'll be fantastic. So in here, I can put these nether-related items. For now. Good. Right, and we just need to check on the status of all this. I think I needed more rails. Yeah, that one's next, and we've got just enough to do it. So once we've done that one, we need more. Okay, so I am going to bring on my replay mods. Silver Farm, says T. Rose Macrone. Silver Farm. I mean, there's no silver in the game. We got Califia 13 here, and the one, the only, I Love Cats is here for 59 months. You're really good at streaming when I'm not around. Hope all is well. Do you know what you're really good at, Cats? Being around when I'm not streaming. Oh, appreciate it, my dude. Hope all's good with you too. 1 month away from that Evil X, although that Evil X badge might get changed. I'm so busy with Season 8 stuff, though, I'm not even touching anything here with the badges at the moment, but it's still in mind. I think that's 2, so we need to go give them a little more breads. Let's just give them the last of it, because I want more villagers after this anyway. Oh, good God. They scared the life out of me. I was like, no! They've gone! They've gone forever. You said silver and diamond tools. Oh, did I? Did I say silver earlier? I meant iron. Dang, my brain's useless. You know what I'm like. It was no surprise. Oh. 900 stacks of bread, says TJ Madge. Here's something that I think I sussed out earlier. If you give them a lot of bread all at once, they won't efficiently breed with all of that. If you give it to them in smaller amounts, you tend to get a similar amount of villagers. So that's why I always chuck small amounts of them. Becca, thank you for gifting a sub to Talbar for 17 months. Appreciate it. Xisuma, do you still have fun playing Minecraft? Questark? I mean, what do you think these chains around my arms and legs mean? You know? I'm forced to play this game every day and stream for all of you. Okay? I hate Minecraft. It's awful. I don't want to do this. I mean, this game's boring. It sucks. But, you know, if I want time out of these shackles every day, sacrifices have to be made. I've got to pretend like I like it. You know? God, silly question. Right, who goes first? I think I'm going to take you out of the way first. Yep, don't push your friend in to the wall. I'm in with them! No! No! How do I get out? I got no ender pearls. Oh! Oh, this is actually terrible. This is actually terrible. Okay, I think what I'm going to... Well, this is actually super tricky. So, I think my only option is... Alright, I don't think I'm going to hit him. Yep. Then I need to kind of act super quick, and this is definitely not super quick. I need blocks! Wow. Yep. And all was good. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Right, I don't want to leave any spaces they might hop to for some reason. You had pearls. I did! Oh, man. I told myself I didn't, and then when I looked in my inventory, I didn't really like look at every slot. I was just like, I don't have pearls. Look, see, I don't have pearls. And I did. God, now they're going to call me a derp. Oh. Oh, jeez, they'll want that derp button pressed. Yet here we are, getting 3 villagers into the hole, and they still want to call it a derp. Y'all have got it in for me. That's what's going on here. Dang! Another one. Done. Beautiful. Right, I only got 2 minecarts back, though. So, I want to get that other one, of course. I can see it, and I've got it. Excellent. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Let's get the old camera count off. Save the replay. This is the smoothest I've ever seen someone transport villagers. It does seem to be going swimmingly well, doesn't it? Cats, thanks for tuning in, my dude. Hope you enjoyed your lunch. Hope to see you again soon. Hope you're well. I think it's just like, you know how I always go on about how like, oh, we build a farm and I forgot about this, I forgot about that. I think I just thought this through enough that we ensured it would be smooth. Mad Cow Chow is here for 19 months and Cindy Gold is here subscribing with the Amazon Prime. Oh! I don't know why I'm doing a voice, but I just started doing a voice. Okay? Right, we got one. We got two. We've got a baby, so we have to wait. And guess what? I need to go to the toilet, okay? I'm a human being. Some of you think I'm a robot. I don't know why. I'm going to nip to the loo, peeps. Be right back. I'm back, by the way. I've been back for like 15 seconds, and then I was like, oh, I should put the microphone back on, you know, because I'm adjusting to standing mode. Oh, standing mode. What's that? What robotic mechanical function of this robot fella that needs to go to the toilet is that? All the jokes. All the jokes. This goes brr. Yep, I am just sorting it out. By the way, ergonomics. I'm going to get myself a new mouse and keyboard. I'm going to try some of these ergonomic ones. I found a Logitech mouse that tilts on its side, which I think is one that I want to get. And then I want to get an ergonomic keyboard that's also tilted, because when you put your hands flat on a desk, you're keeping your muscles in sort of a stretched position. If you turn them on their side, they're more relaxed. Oh, that reminds me. Oh my goodness me. Okay, this happened to me the other day, and it got me quite worried. And I don't really know what to do about it. I'm probably going to go to the physiotherapist after restrictions and stuff change and I've had my second vaccine. But, right, there's this concept called incidental training. Incidental training is where you do things like leave a pull-up bar, leave some dumbbells, leave a kettlebell around in various places. And then when you're just out and about moving around in the house, pick up the kettlebell and do some squats. You go past the pull-up bar, do some pull-ups, right? It's just a way to like get your overall training like get a little bit extra out of it just by doing little incidental bits throughout the day. Anyway, I just did some pull-ups, chin-ups. I never know which way around it is, but the one where your grip faces, your hands will face, the back of your hands will face you, so your grip's sort of away from you. And I decided to just do them super slow. And then as I sort of done the last couple of pull-ups, my left arm felt really weird, and then I decided to, sorry, it didn't feel weird until I did this next bit. I decided to swap my hands around so my grip was facing me and do a pull-up or a chin-up, whatever one they're called. And I did that and it did not feel right, but when I came off of it, it felt super weird, right? So I like crunched up my arm and tensed the muscles, and oh my god, it felt like a cramp. But without that last little bit of the cramp where, you know how a cramp feels like something's gonna snap? And it like suspends you in that pain where it's as if something snapped. You know? It like went all the way up to the edge of that, but it didn't quite go over. And then I could relieve it by stretching my arm out again. And then I did it again. I did it several times. And every time that I'd pull in and tense the muscles, it felt like a massive cramp. And oh, it was so weird. Someone says pinched nerve. I don't know what it was, but like I haven't felt it since. I'm not going to try and feel that feeling again, or, you know, stimulate it in the same way by doing the exercises. It was just like, dang, really, really odd. Left arm, yeah, it was the left arm. It's the muscles that, sort of, how can you describe, like, the left side, right? You got that big muscle mass. If you're holding your arm out and your palms facing upward, like the left side, that big chunk of muscle, and then that connecting to the bicep, that's kind of like where the cramp was. Some of you saying it does sound like a pinched nerve. I hope it was. I hope it was. Deltoid. No, deltoid is in your shoulder. Wasn't the deltoid. It was all just that bit leading up to the bicep. It definitely wasn't a lactic acid build-up. No, it was so like cramp. It was really, really creepily like cramp. Let's see what's on the list of things to do, because now that we've got the Wither skeleton skulls, there are other things to be done. At some point, I do want to do some more like creative streams. I felt like the expectation wouldn't be there. This, you know, like this is on Hermitcraft, right? So, not going to do creative streaming stuff until it's like my own streams. Could do a bit of a netherite grind I've got on my list. Or go get some sand. We could go just fill up... Oh, I'll tell you what, when I get a beacon I'll go fill up on terracotta, but before then I can go get like just a chest full of sand. That'll just be super useful. And given how much time we got, go grab in a chest full of sand and then we'll be able to finish up the iron farm just after. Although, actually no, I know what we'll do. I know exactly what we'll do. We'll do the next part of the iron farm, because there's going to be golems. Oh, do you know what? No. I got to get the pillager over in there as well, right? So once I get these in, I then got to set up the thing for the pillager. Yeah, okay, right. Now that I've thought out loud about what I could and couldn't do, I'm going to work on the iron farm bit. Has Grain found the egg? Who's Grain? And what's the egg? Oh. Has Grian found the egg? I don't know. Let's go work on the drop bit. Should be really straightforward. Do you know what would be a bit of a pain is not having many hoppers to begin with, but that'll be a quick transition. Gonna fight the Wither, says Game of Grace. Not today. I'll do that probably in my next episode. I'm halfway through this current one with the iron farm. Did you watch MCC yesterday? I did not, and I've never watched MCC as it goes. I mean, I've tuned in briefly to see bits of it. The thing with me is that, like, I tune in halfway through a game and it's just like, I don't know what on earth this is. But I know it's run by Nox Crew. Those guys are awesome. I know Nox Crew from, like, way back in the day. I'm talking, like, before they were ever, you know, like a big company or anything. They're kind of like from the old school group. Do you know who else is from like really old school Minecraft? I noticed, is it LD Shadow Lady? Her channel has absolutely blown up beyond belief. And she was one of these smaller channels when I first started making videos. There'd be like 6 or 7 channels that were sort of like I was aware of that I'd go and check up on and see how they're doing, just because like it was all sort of new and fresh. I'm talking like back in 2011, and she was one of these channels that I'd check up on, and like when I started she was a fair bit bigger than me, and then over time I go back and then I'd overtaken her, and then like all of a sudden I went there one day and she had like 2 million subscribers or something, and I was just like, whoa. Yeah, it looks like we've got quite a few fans of hers in chat. Oh my god, I used to watch her back in 2012, says Jurgenator. Go swing by her channel, she's absolutely killing it. But yeah, there's just so many, like, there were so many channels back in the day, like loads that have disappeared, and then some that have, like, are still around today, and hers is just one where it's like, obviously something happened along the way and clicked, and her channel's absolutely, like, boomed. And I can think of a few others as well that I used to check up on, but most of the ones I checked up on are kind of like disappeared, you know. Gem, her content is related to LD Shadow through a different SMP. I think that's literally how I stumbled upon her channel again, because I was checking out... Is it Empires? Are they doing Empires together? Because I was looking at that, and that was probably it. Just perusing the whole Empire stuff. X, you're actually doing really well on subs, says Otolotl. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, the numbers stuff, like, it's interesting, and it's always good to see people be successful, but it's, like, about the experience you're having, and for a long time, I just don't care about the numbers anymore, really. Like, obviously, you need them to sustain what you're doing, but I've had such a ride here on YouTube. I'm just having fun now, you know, I'm just doing whatever's fun. No longer doing, like, the hustle to grow or whatever. Just, obviously I still do stuff the smart way and make what I do appealing, right? But the numbers game is kind of like, doesn't really mean much anymore. Because it was kind of a big deal when I got started, right? Channels that had over 10,000 subscribers, that was kind of amazing. This is how long ago it was, because perceptions change over time. It's kind of amazing. Wow, like, you know, that's a lot of subscribers. And then as I started getting subscribers, there's other channels racing off ahead of me, and so it always felt like you were playing a game of catch up. I remember Vintage Beef and Pause on Pause were like hitting 100,000 subscribers, and it was just mind blowing. It was like, whoa, like this thing's going somewhere. Like, this is bonkers. And I think when they hit those milestones, maybe I had about 10 or 20 myself. And so this was all like early game, never really sure where any of this was going. I think I'm going to give this like not much of an aesthetic treatment and just do the classic bricks thing around it. Yeah, there was like, you know, I totally lost my train of thought. Anyway, so like they had 100,000, and then, you know, it kept going, and I used to like just look and check up on other people, and I was just amazed by all these numbers people were doing. And then I think like hitting 100,000 was like a real big deal. That was like, whoa, this has gone somewhere. I've done it. Like 200,000, another big deal. And I think somewhere probably every time I express this, it will probably change a little bit, right? But like maybe around 300,000, 400, getting towards 500,000, it started to become like kind of obvious that this thing ain't going anywhere, and you're just going to end up hitting milestones. Like, you grow and you're just going to keep hitting these numbers, and then they don't quite mean as much. I remember hitting 1 million, and although it definitely was a big deal, I think I kind of knew by then that this numbers stuff like isn't really going to mean much more after this. It's not about that anymore. When did you go full time, says Captain Chuffed. I don't know how many subs I had. It might have been about 30,000, maybe. But it was December, basically, of 2012. And I'd already been part-time for most of that year. It was the European Union that made this, they passed this law that was like, you know, the workers' rights law, they called it, or something, and they basically cut all of our hours in half and made these like really bad working conditions where you could only work 10 weeks at a time or something. It was utterly ridiculous, and it was all just to help the companies kind of like make more money off of us, basically. Yeah, I mean that whole thing sucked, but at the same time it like prompted me to go, well, I think I'm just going to give this thing a go, you know, because I've been making more money doing this job than that job for a while. And then exponential growth, says Iggy Ika. Kinda. You know, it's not set in stone exponential, but it's certainly, you know, the bigger you grow, the potential to grow faster keeps increasing. What do we get to on those noises in the ear? Toko and Clank, thank you for gifting a sub to a booty. 14187. Cindy Gold, thank you for the prime. We got Ayaka Nami here with the prime. Kurzu Master with the prime. Corrupt Agent also with the prime. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I think this thing is supposed to drop down by about 16 blocks, is what I sussed from what I did last season. But then, I also learned that the villagers need to be about 16 blocks away from any golem. So I think what we're going to do is just set up something temporary for now. And then later on we can revise what we're doing here. X, did you take your COVID-19 vaccination? I did. And I've got another one in August. Which is good. Some US states have the right to work law. Yeah, I don't know what that law is, but you know, every now and then you hear about like laws being passed with kind of names that disguise its true intention. This was one of those moments for me. It was like, this is not helpful at all. This is like just an attack guised through some supposedly friendly name. Even if this is going to be temporary, I feel like I should probably go down about another 2 blocks. Right to work equals union free in its most simplest term. Alright, so it's like, it's an anti-union law. Yeah, but it's called right to work. I mean, you would do that, wouldn't you? You wouldn't call it anti-union. A long time ago, especially in America, like, unions used to be very, very strong and well-respected sort of institutions, and they've just been eroded at over time. Gaxio Music is here with a donation. Feel like long time no see. Hey X, I was just curious why you decided to have a sponsor in episode 1 of season 8. I remember you saying you weren't a fan of taking sponsors. Any particular reason? Yeah, just I want to be smart about my future and earning money, and I love doing what I'm doing here, and I've been unable to really like find anything else that I feel like I want to do. So I just want to be smart now and take the opportunity to take sponsorships. The only sponsorships I'm going to take though are the things that I genuinely use, believe in, or want to endorse. Like I'm not just going to accept anything for money. So I've been using VPNs for a long time, and I wanted to do an integration, and my talent agency found one, and so we did it. I got no problem with recommending them. Also, I got to like recommend it in my own words as well, you know, because there are some things that these VPNs try to push that aren't really true. Like, it tends to be around the security stuff, like visiting websites and a VPN making it more secure. It's like, once upon a time they did, but not so much anymore. The world's switched over to using the encryption standard. When you visit a website, it says HTTPS, not HTTP, and that means like encrypted and secure. So, you know, I've seen VPN adverts where I feel like they tell half-truths, but because I was able to word it my own way, I basically pointed out the reasons that I use it for and how it's helped me, especially the Hermitcraft thing. Like, whenever I have issues getting on Hermitcraft, it's like sometimes just connecting to a different VPN server fixes it. So now peeps are doing the Raid Shadow Legends meme. Yeah, I don't play Raid Shadow Legends. I'm not going to do that. It just doesn't make any sense. So there are other things that I'm trying to get hooked up. There are some companies that I'd really like to work with, because I would actually genuinely like to be able to promote their products as I use them. But yeah, I've just had a change in mind about it, you know. As you get older, you grow, and your opinions on things can change. And my opinion, like with sponsorships, was like when I was younger. I said it earlier in the stream actually. Like, you used to call bands sellouts or whatever. So I kind of had like that way at looking at money for a long time, and I don't really look at things the same way anymore. So yeah, I've kind of updated my ideas and decided to take a sponsorship, and there'll potentially be more. You know. There'll potentially be more, but there'll all be things that I'm genuine about, right? Sellout, says Mick Hogan. Oh God. Oh no, I'm a filthy sellout. Put them in the corners. And all the water flows to there. Terrific. So this is where we'll put a couple of hoppers to pick up all the other stuff. This requires some intense focus right here. Not really. Let's get some mower. Some mower. Right, I don't think I can put another one there yet. Okay, so lava will go on top of that. Uh-huh. And then down here, I think we need to make this a little bit bigger. Right, then chests and hoppers and stuff. Now, I don't think I've got that much iron. Is that what we should really do next? Is probably go get these villages sorted, right? And I got a chest that is suitable for junk. And another one. Good. A little bit more free space. Hi, Sanez. Thank you for 5 months of support. Corrupt Agent. Thank you ever so much for the prime. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Do you collect anything in real life? Says Matt Rowe. I don't. I am actually like not a collectionist. I used to have like a record collection, but I just do digital music now. Thank you for the bless yous, peeps. Appreciate it. I'm a minimalist. Like the way I decorated my home is very minimalist. I don't like decorations and trinkets and stuff. I mean, I kind of like them, you know, if, let's say you gave me like a figurine or a little carving statue, like that stuff's, you know, wonderful, but like I kind of prefer it just being on display somewhere I could go look at it, like a museum, right? I tend to not really enjoy having it in the house because it just feels like clutter, and I don't really collect any things. I feel like the impulse to buy as well is very illusory. I didn't log in. Need to log in. There we go. Less stuff, less dust, says Chris and Bliss. Yeah, it makes cleaning quicker and easier. Kettlebells as decoration. Yeah, there's a bunch of gym equipment lying around, of course. It's just, I don't know. I like things that way. Simpler, easier to look after. The old saying, "The things you own you," and all that. I mean, I'm not going to get too clever about it, but yeah, I think there's like an impulse to buy, as if like buying something is gonna fix some problem or make you feel better. And you know, sometimes you buy food and you need food, but like, I don't know, a lot of stuff you can buy, I'm not sure you really need. And I feel like sometimes you just tend to want to buy something for the sake of it, to get that kind of like rush or whatever. I think their pathfinding on the carpets might be what makes it easier to get them in the hole. Sweet, okay, with that done, let's log out of the camera account. I'm amazed at how smooth this went. Okay, and then we'll get rid of all this other stuff now. Not sure I need the F3 and B on anymore, but it'll help me pick up all the blocks, that's for sure. Woo, there we go. Hey, we got a donation here from Caxio Music again, saying, "You actually remember my name? Indeed, been a long time, but I'm always watching your videos." Appreciate it, my dude. Yeah, some names really just stick in my head. And others not so much. I don't know why. It's probably because you got the word music in there. Also, Caxio, I think every time I read that, it reminds me of a black metal band called Kataxu, who, if you like black metal and you love In the Night Side Eclipse by Emperor, okay, so now there's definitely like 1 or 2 people watching that are like, oh, because that's a very special album right there. They created something that kind of comes close to that sort of style and feel. I say comes close, like it's if you like In the Night Side Eclipse, you'll probably love the record they made. It's, yeah, probably just because it reminds me of that, then it sticks in my head. Funky Coaster, thank you for 39 months. Appreciate it. J Sanson here says, didn't realise it's been 5 months. It has indeed. Thank you so much. We've got Captain Cook here with the Prime. And Carl's of Doom here with a donation saying, instead of using the 3D character for your next sponsorship, put on your Scream Mask IRL and make it a point for selling VMPs because I value my privacy. Yeah, that's the thing though, like, I'm not sure, like, I'll have to think it over again, like what I said, because everything that I wrote down, I did my research just to make sure that I was still on top of how things are. But like, the level at which it protects your privacy, like, you have to know how privacy works online, because it gets dismantled so quickly. It's like, if you just log in to your browser using a VPN and go to a website you visit in that browser, you've pretty much dismantled all of your privacy straight away, because you've got cookies, and those cookies are immediately just going to inform, oh, this is just your new IP address, right? There are different ways in which information is tracked and privacy is handled, and a VPN helps in that equation, but you have to kind of know how to use it. But yeah, anyway, I'm just being overly serious. Thank you for the nice idea. I appreciate it. Yeah, I watched some of the other integrations, some of the other hermits had done, and I definitely got this feeling of like, I think I was a little too sharp on the information. Like, I really focused on every word that I was saying, having the right information, and then maybe there wasn't enough like just character to it or something. I don't know. Anyway, being a bit more creative with that stuff will be fun in the future. Right, I'm probably going to find out that I need these rails again in a minute. Right, like, oh, I forgot to put that one extra villager or something. So I don't want to fully dismantle this, but we need some rails now for the next bit. I think that's going to happen a lot to Iskall this season in his base. Just got a feeling. What's my opinion on Doc's spawn chunk? I think it's amazing. Awesome. Also, VPN protects your data from your ISP. However, the VPN company could then read your traffic instead. You're just deciding to trust another company in that case. Yes, that's true. And EVPN have been verified as, you know, probably as best as one can be for dismantling their data. I'm completely aware of that. Like, you can keep logs of your activity in a VPN, and Express are one of the ones that dismantle their logs, dismantle their data. You know, I mean, you can always cast suspicion, right? And I felt like that's about the best you can do, is find that stuff out and have a bit of faith it's legit, because I'm aware that's a concern too. We got Mr. Fork and Spoon here with the Prime, and hey, it's Benji 64 is here with cheers and bits. Thank you so much to the both of you. Appreciating the support as always. So Firelord says just use Tor. Again, like, yeah, maybe, but like, you know, you have to know how to use Tor. I also don't like the idea of using Tor because you participate in sending the traffic of people that are doing nefarious things on there. So, like, as I understood it, the way traffic works on Tor is that you're sort of rotating the information, so that, like, when you go, like, when you request to go to a website, there's like a series of connections. I'm requesting this, send me here, and then the information comes back, and there's like a chain of information of you to that, to this, to that, and then all the way back again. Whereas with Tor, you sort of you break the chain by rotating who's doing what, and part of that is sending the information through the network. So there are people doing nefarious things on Tor, and you will be routing the nefarious things that they are doing through your traffic, and I just didn't like the idea of participating in that. I know Tor can be used for plenty of good as well as bad, so, you know, maybe it's not a completely enlightened way of thinking about it, but for me, the Tor network, it's like sort of like helping bad people as well as the good at the same time. We got Epic Gamer Dad here with the Prime. We got Becca gifting a sub to Caxio Music. Thank you for that gifted sub. We also got Fegley here with Cheers and Bits saying, if you could have an end update, what would you add? Also, remember many talking about how useful sacks would be. Have you found them actually useful? Sacks? Do you mean the thing that isn't in the game yet? Bundle, that's it. Tool was invented by the US Navy. That's absolutely true, yeah. Yeah, Fegley. I would like to see them add more structures as opposed to biomes. I don't want to see biomes in the end. I just think like biomes is kind of done and done, right? Like, let's come up with some cool other ideas. Maybe some structures that are similar to the Ocean Monument or something like that. That won't work, will it? MRNS92, thank you ever so much for 15 months of support. We also got Domestic Drag here with the Prime, appreciate it. 6,800 peeps have tuned in. Be sure to hit the follow button over here on Twitch, peeps. I'm also going to be streaming later again today with the COTC, the clash of those creators. Those creators, I heard they're clashing again. Yeah. What do you mean? They just added the Woodland Manor? They did just add the Woodland Mansion to this game, didn't they? Oh, just this morning they added the Woodland Mansion, peeps. They just added it to the... Do you know what else they just added to this game? They just added enchantments. Oh, yeah, I remember now. 1.0. They just added enchantments. They just added it, peeps. They've just added enchantments to the game. Wow. Well done, Mojang. Thanks for those enchantments. I think I'm going to need a bit of an additional spacing. Hey, what happened to all my rails? Did I put them away in a chest? Probably. They just added walking. They just added walking, peeps. They just added it. I mean, these things are relative, right? Like, I mean, in terms of like the length of time, you know, we just created civilization, peeps. We just did it, you know, recently in terms of how long some things have been around for compared to others. Sure. Sure. The game just released. Notch just released Minecraft. He just coded it. He just started writing it, peeps. Yeah. Feel old yet? Nah, I'm forever young. When it comes to age and aging, like, it's inevitable. I don't make it be a big deal. I like to sort of think like, you know, enjoy today and prepare for tomorrow. And don't overthink it too much, you know. Do what's right with your health and your life for the future, but you know, enjoy the present as well. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We've actually got the time to do this, I think. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have this thing up and running. I do need to grab some... I do need to grab... No, that doesn't make no sense. Grab some lava. Finish my sentence. Will I? Benderman1, thank you for the Prime. Ibrook, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Subscription. Dang. Memento Mori. I've heard that said before. Plenty of times. I'm guessing that has something related to what I just said about stuff. Yeah. Oh, beautifully articulated sentence. Saying things about stuff I just said. Oh. Lyrical poet. Just don't know it. Any plans for Mini-Me X? Not today. Mini-Me's on timeout from the hotbar due to an incident earlier today. Right, the bit that I think is going to be tricky is once we've got it in the boat and it's over here, it's going to be like awkward. Oh, I don't have a minecart. Well, that would help, wouldn't it? So we need a minecart. X's sarcasm is on point today, says Flyrax. My sarcasm's always on point. Gah, when is it not? Ren diggity 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 dog. Gah, ren diggity dog. There's something nice about saying that, isn't there? Just say it to yourself right now, out loud. I don't care where you are. You know? Don't care who's around. Just say ren diggity dog. Just like that. Oh, I put it in my other thing. Gah. Oh, okay, we missed a redstone torch. Thanks, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Say it out loud, peeps. Ren diggity dog. Just shout it. I don't care if you're in school. Why are you in school on a Sunday? Oh yeah, Sunday school, that exists. Feels good to say. Okay, I didn't mean type it in chat. That's not saying it out loud. You know, whoever's around, just see how they look at you. You know, if you're in a public place, you might just make a new friend. They'll be like, I watched the Ren Dog. Then you can tell them, no, I'm watching the Xisuma. The what? The Xisuma. Do I have a lava bucket? I feel like that's something that I might have put in here had I... Oh, I got a lava bucket. Cool. Yeah, definitely need to get a couple more of those. Little Trasher 97, thank you for gifting a sub to Ali Swan. Appreciate you doing that. We also got Sherby Incarnate here with the Prime. Appreciate it. Alright, this is a monumental moment for all of iron farming everywhere, apparently. Or so I said. Okay, let's close that. Log in with the camera account. Final part of the iron farm right here. Why is everyone so nice? It's the internet. That's not supposed to happen, says CPT Chuffed. You found a friendly part of the internet. They do exist. As rare as it might seem, you found one. Joe Doob 12, thank you for the cheers and bits. We need to concentrate for a moment here, though. I think I'm gonna. All right, buddy, you and me together forever, enjoying a cup of tea. Hello, Xisuma, my son who turned double digit is. Oh, your son who. Thought it was you were calling me my son. Xisuma, my son, you know. My son who turned double digits is laughing hard. Thank you. Have a great day. Have fun with the villagers. Oh, glad to hear it. Glad to be spreading some laughter. Appreciate it, my dude. Cage Bird is here for 2 months saying, have a wonderful Sunday, my guy. Appreciate it. I'm going to have a great Sunday. Going to go out for dinner soon. So I'm hungry. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, right. Yeah, everything's going to go wrong now, isn't it? Right, let's get this thing set up. More cheers and bits. It's Fegley. Stream torch. Oh, I am going to fail on that today. We must get this finished here. Ah, where's my bed? It's turning night time. It's not good. Sleep. Please. We do not want mobs turning up now. We've almost got this thing sussed. Oh, God. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Right. Here we go. The stream torch today is on dock. That's all I can say. And I think we'll put some here as well. And I think that's probably just about going to be good enough. Right. Buddy, don't make a fool of me. Everything has gone so well today. We've got 15 minutes in which to get you in a minecart. Where are you going? You going anywhere? You going up here? Going up there? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh! Jeez! It's not supposed to be this easy. It's not supposed to be this easy. Oh, those those villagers are going to be scaredy cats real soon. They're going to be making iron golems. We just got to... Oh, God. It's all going to happen now. Actually, you know what? We might actually have time to, funny enough, do some stream torch thing. Scary guy, come on. In you go. You know where I want you, right in the middle. Oh, it looks so tricky. That looks really tricky. That looks very tricky to get. I need some blocks, funny enough. I know I got the right blocks. There they are. Blocks of a particular shape. Hey! You're supposed to be in the farm, dude. So I can do that, right? And then I can... Hey! Well, that helps straight away. It's too easy. I don't understand what's going on here. Oh. That's not right. Alright, I'm going to end my replay. It makes sense, but like also this is exactly how I did it last time. Oh no, actually, there's supposed to be more glass blocks there than that I haven't placed. Okay, I think. Oh, dang it! So close to having it all right. Let's go find the glass. Okay, 3. I need exactly 3 blocks. So I better not mess this up. Right. Is that really all I got? There we go. It's concentration time, peeps. It is definitely concentration time. So, I'm going to have to remove that. And then put 1 there. There and here. Oh, if you stay... If I can nudge this guy over a little bit more, this... Like, just go back a little bit. Okay, let's break this. I do have ender pearls, remember, so... If I nudge you there... Oh, you're going to be under... No. Okay. Right, I'm going to have to break all of these. So that is how it's supposed to be. Therefore, we need to get this guy up here. Yep. Oh, now I'm in the way. Dang! Okay, ender pearl. Yep. Oh! Pro skills Xisuma! They called him a derp. I've just fixed the whole problem. Oh, now we've got an endermite in here! Oh. Well, I think that will have to be it. Okay, just got to put the water in and then we're good. Pro Skills X. They called me a derp. Hashtag they called me a derp. Is that actually... Were those higher a minute ago? That's the only thing I'm thinking now. They might have been higher. So if I go hit this... Right, yeah, okay. I think it's good. Right, there now... This is going to scare these fellas. And that's good. Alright, now we need lava. I don't actually need to clear all of this up this second. I do need to get rid of that golem. Right, so that'll do. Okay, eat food first, because everything will go wrong. Golem! Oh, get it! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, no, 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 it's too close, too close! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Oh, God, there's a block there. It can probably reach me. Don't go up that block! Yeah. Oh, get wrecked, buddy. Oh, my word! You can hit me from there. Gah. Golly gosh. Golly gosh. Golly gosh, I say. Right, now the water stream down the bottom here will bring them, now that I think about it, to the front. Oh, literally? It's already working! So that's all I need. I just need lava at the front. Oh my word! Yes! It's already working! Okay, how much time do we have? 8 minutes. Right, maybe what we'll do is we'll take... Oh, man, I'm thinking now we can gift iron to other hermits, but probably won't get enough to make this interesting. But imagine if we already had like a stack and we could be like, you know, everyone gets a couple of blocks or something. That doesn't sound very good, does it? Okay, 13. I can make 2 hoppers now. Yeah, no, I need some ideas, chat. Ideas in chat. Hey, we got Jesh here for 9 months. Ginzu with the Prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Or maybe we could like make something of value and say you have to pass something of value onto another hermit. There you go, iron farm done. Aidnal, thank you so much. Appreciate it. A villager in a boat? That's not very... Axolotl bucket. No, 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 that's staying with me. Okay, it's a llama. I just saw something like patrolling and I was like, wait, is that a villager? Sorry, an iron golem? Let's see if we can spot this thing in action now. I'm going to stand up here and look at it while I read chat. You should get a beacon first. Rename a lightning rod. Does it keep its name when you place it on ground? Winnie says a journal. A journal is more traditional, isn't it? Okay, so I need leather, ink. I do think I have all of these things in here. Paper's not far away, so we can get paper out of that box. I mean, we can go kill a cow if we need leather. It's the ink sack that's probably the tricky one. I have some somewhere. Maybe they were there and I didn't spot it, but I'm not seeing any ink squids over there. Oh my lord! We've been in this area a while without trouble. Ah. Yeah, there's obviously like this thing needs to be further away from other blocks. So it's probably not good to AFK here just yet. Alright, boy. You get wrecked. Now, that one was over on this side, and I thought the more likely place for it to be would be on the opposite sides, but it wasn't. Make the hermits write a sentence, but they can only put one word in the book at a time. Well, with 8 of us, it's going to be a pretty short sentence, so I like the concept, but it needs to go round a bit more. Now that one's in the farm, isn't it? Yeah. So I'd like to AFK now, but I'm not going to be able to if they're going to spawn on the outside. And I could chew away a bit of this hill here, but that one was on the opposite side, so I'm going to have to investigate because they're supposed to just spawn inside of here. Rebelus TV, thank you for 11 months. Appreciate it. Oh, Corrales. Is he in the Nether looking for gold? Or in the Overworld? Book and Quill. Yeah, it'd be the easiest. I just don't have the ink sacks. Let's check it again, because I unloaded... Yeah. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Okay. Oh, and I need a feather. Right, we need feather, leather, paper. Feather, leather, paper. What's the other thing? I think that's it. How much time we got? 3 minutes. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Is Doc up? Right, Doc's probably ready to go. So this is it, peeps. Okay, we've got another one on the outside. That's not good. Need to figure out what's going on with that. Ink sac not die. Oh, so the ink sac was in that chest. For some reason my brain was like, pick out the die. Let's get in here. We bred these up earlier, didn't we? Right, leather. And a feather. Woohoo. Okay. Did the music stop? That means we're, our time is almost up. Ergo RL, thank you so much for 2 months. Appreciate it. Actually, I think it might be playing some ambient-y bit. Anyway, right. Picked out the right thing this time. There it is. By the way, you'll notice I've got all of my recipes over here. We made it an option so you can just have the recipe book unlocked this season. So you can look up all the recipes and stuff. I initially was like, oh, I kind of like unlocking stuff, but then I was like, actually, it's just going to be super useful to be able to just be able to look stuff up, right? So now I can just look up a recipe and it's there, which is cool. I think my boat is still here, right? Or is it in my inventory? There we go. Right, off to the Nether. Then we got to fill this out. Go, Hermitcraft. Let's skip that bit. Stream day 27/06/21. Hermit journals. That explains what this is. Got 3 wither skulls and built an iron farm. Beacon inbound. May have got a bit too enthusiastic with the caps there at the end, but whatever. Who is on next today, says Hermitcraft is good. I agree, Hermitcraft is good. Istalgi, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Peeps, livestream.hermitcraft.com is the place to go to see the schedule. Doc M77 is next. Oh, I've really pushed it for time today. Let's get in there. Yeah, Doc's next, and before you head out of here, okay, hit the follow button. Do that for me. And then when you get over to Doc, hit the follow button for him as well. Wrong date is the 28th. No, it's the 27th. But that'll make me unfollow you, says Jigrabble. You're confusing it with the unfollow button. But anyway. Yeah, remember I'll be streaming again later today in 8 hours for COTC. Clash of the Creators. We're doing vanilla advancements in hardcore mode. No regeneration. 1 life. It's going to be brutal. Where is the doctor? And I've got to get on the phone after this. I'll tell you what, Doc's already streaming. What I'll probably do is just hang out here and wrap up my stream, right? Doc will be here shortly. I'll pass in the book so you can see that if you watch it on his stream, right? So, massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and cheered. As always, I appreciate your support. Thank you to all the gifted subs as well. Thank you to all my patrons. The raid has begun in chat, and it'll kick off just a moment, so that's it. Thank you ever so much, everyone. Take care. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.